Conor McGregor recently shared his thoughts on Ilia Topuria's loss to Justin Gaethje at UFC Freedom 250. Appearing on the Ariel Helwani show, McGregor offered his analysis of the fight and advice for Topuria's future. McGregor noted that Topuria has drawn inspiration from his own career, but emphasized that he has a liking for the fighter and wishes him success.
I think to Ilia a lot over the years. People saying that he reminds us of you and all that stuff.
No way, does he? He has the same tattoos, he says the same stuff, he does the same fucking movements. He was gonna scream on the thing. Great, good lad, he's alright, I like him. I knew that was gonna happen to him.
Really?
I knew by his I just seen the training. You need to get it put on you in the gym. I've been there myself. People, you have to kind of say, listen, you better. Here's $1,000. There's $1,000 cash outside the octagon if you can drop me. You know what I mean? It's the type of stuff you need to be doing. You need the guys coming at you, walking forward with their hands down on the opening bell. You're gonna get walloped. He's a bit flat-footed. He has his areas. He's not fully complete. He's not a full complete fighter, but he's good. And he can make inroads. His face will have to heal for sure. His face, I'd say, is smashed up.
What would you say to him? Because you've been there before where it felt like everyone
Well,
piled
I've not
on.
been there. We only bled my blood once inside the octagon. So I've not been in that situation. He's got banged up bad over the course, which caused him to quit. It's going to be a dark place that he's in right now. He's going to have to dig deep. Can he do it? I think he could. I think he could do it. You know, there'll be motivation to do it. And
let me know in the comments who you think will win on July 11th, Conor McGregor or Max Holloway. If you enjoyed these videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm still on the road to 200 subscribers, and I upload daily while working hard to improve my content. During the interview, McGregor also said he's open to fighting both Justin Gaethje and Islam Makhachev at their respective weight classes, noting the history with Team Khabib and saying he believes he can tee off on Gaethje.
I think Gaethje is, when he's on, he's good, he's okay. But when he's off, he's atrocious. You know, I fancy him handily. I fancy teeing off on Gaethje. And Islam, there's history there. It's at 170. I know he's fighting an Irishman, my fellow Irishman, who I've also trained with, who I also know. I'm open for it, for sure. I am open for either.
After losing his title at light heavyweight in a series of tough losses in the division, former 205-pound king Jamahal Hill is moving up to heavyweight. Hill made the announcement on social media on Tuesday. And as for his opponent in his new weight class, Hill already has a name in mind. Red-hot heavyweight prospect turned contender Josh Hokit.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it now, yeah. I'm going to heavyweight. I'll let y'all
Wait,
know.
is that an announcement?
That's the announcement now, bro.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news right here.
Yeah. So it's yeah. I'm officially gonna say it. I'm going to heavyweight. It's been something that I've been working on now for like the last for a few months, putting on the necessary weight and putting on the muscle and everything like that to move up. And yeah, I think it's wouldn't it be better if I came back and went and won the heavyweight title? I think double champ is better than two-time champ though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think double champ is better than two-time champ. I like the way it sounds. And as far as the Hokit goes, that's what I want. That's exactly the fight that I want.
Israel Adesanya believes Arman Tsarukyan needs to take his career more seriously moving forward. Speaking to Demetrious Johnson on his YouTube channel, Adesanya referred to Arman as a streamer and suggested that he should fully lock in on his training instead of spending time around internet personalities such as Sneeko and Neon.
I think
Gaethje should go watch the Max versus Conor fight.
Conor. See why do you think he should do that? I think. What about my boy Arman Tsarukyan? What about Arman Tsarukyan? We gotta give this man. He's
streaming. Look, I like Arman, bro. And look, he lives good. He eats a lot, which I like. I like that. He knows how to train. He knows what to do. But to be at the top of this game, you can't be hanging out with Sneeko and Neon on the regular. You know, you got to be in the gym. I know this. You know this. You got to be at least as active as possible.
However, Demetrious Johnson stepped in to defend Arman, arguing that the lightweight contender is already committed to his career and is simply waiting for the right opportunity from the UFC before fully focusing his attention on next run.
I gotta push back on this one because Arman, that's a facade that he puts out there, right? Like when I know it's a facade he puts out there. Like, you know, he's doing his stuff with, you know, the Nina drama stuff, and he's doing his Sneako, then he just did some with the Adrian Broner and those guys. But he, out of the people I train with the Mighty Journey, he is so hungry for knowledge, and he's just waiting for that opportunity, right? Like he's, you know, he's doing Real American Freestyle because they keep getting matched up. He just beat Tony Ferguson. He's just waiting for that opportunity. Once he gets that opportunity, he's gonna be locked up in.
Oh, that justified.
Yeah.
Pereira accused Ciryl Gane of landing illegal strikes to the back of his head and believes those shots played a major role in the finish. He also went off on referee Herb Dean, saying he is not a man for allowing it to happen and claiming he should not have been refereeing that fight. Poten also revealed that prior to the bout, he specifically spoke with Herb Dean about Gane's history of cheating and asked him to take care of it during the fight.
Sempre faz várias lutas, né? Você pegar aí o highlight dele, é o que mais tem, né? E, cara, eu tava tendo, assim, tomando muito cuidado com isso. Dedo no olho, chute no saco, isso aí não é pra acontecer, mas acontece, entendeu? De repente até eu vou fazer isso, entendeu? Mas não porque eu quero, porque, pô, você tá ali é contato, entendeu? Mas na nuca, velho, soco na nuca, você tá ali, velho, tem que tá vendo, entendeu? Mas o cara tinha, aquela era a oportunidade da vida dele, entendeu? E o árbitro tava ali pra ver. E antes, né, da luta, um dia antes, teve uma reunião de regras e tal, eu chamei o Plínio pra traduzir pra ele e falei, cara, olha só, dedo no olho, chute no saco, isso aí pode acontecer, não é pra acontecer, mas pode acontecer. Agora, cara, esse cara tem um histórico muito, assim, maldoso, entendeu? Dá soco na nuca do cara, cotovelada, eu vi isso em alguns vídeos, então me preocupei e fui adiantar isso com ele pra ele ficar de olho. Ele foi lá, esse árbitro que tava na minha luta, chamou o parceiro dele lá, um outro árbitro, colocou ele lá como modelo, explicou, colocou a mão, falando assim, ó, essa aqui é a nuca, aqui pode bater, aqui e tal, aqui não pode, entendeu? E se você for ver nos vídeos, cara, ali tá só pra fazer isso, entendeu? Eu falei pra ele antes, cara, eu acho que é difícil, entendeu? Eu me colocar assim no lugar do árbitro, o cara tá ali, me acerta, eu caio, ou ele começa a bater e tal, o cara tá vendo que é golpe legal, mas acho que ele pensa assim, mano, como é que eu vou parar essa luta, velho? Mano, é irregular, tá na regra, você não vai estar errado se você parar, isso tá na regra, parou. Oh, não, mas você parou, cara, olha no vídeo, ninguém ia falar do árbitro, velho. Pô, o cara foi sujeito homem, entendeu? Mas agora ele não foi sujeito homem. Ele não deveria estar ali habitando aquela luta, velho. Na verdade, um cara desse, velho, tinha que ser punido. E assim, cara, é um trabalho sério, é um evento sério, entendeu? Pô, isso aí, pô, o cara devia responder judicialmente, velho, entendeu? É a mesma coisa. No Brasil, pelo menos, quando você vê algo assim, uma pessoa, sei lá, batendo na outra ali, ou vai fazer alguma coisa, você pode fazer algo pra impedir e você só finge, fica na sua ali, você responde por isso, velho. É mais um cara que tá ali pra fazer isso.
Referee Herb Dean has responded to Alexa Pereira's criticism and outlined what area of the head counts as back of the head in MMA. In a video shared on social media, Dean defended his officiating, arguing that the strikes Ciryl Gane landed on Pereira were in legal target areas and did not constitute illegal blows to the back of the head.
You can tell by some of the comments online that I owe you guys an explanation about the rules and how I refereed the fight. First of all respect to both fighters. I'm talking about Gane and Pereira. Amazing fight. Okay, so let's get into it with this rule. Okay, the rule we're talking about is the back of the head, and that's confusing because it's different than boxing. And the way we enforce this rule is we focus on the nape of the neck, and that's really what the rule should be called. The nape of the neck or occipital junction also covers the spine and it covers a line right here with 1 inch variance to either side. So right here. So this is what we go over in a rules meeting. I will let them know that this area is a foul, off limits, that this area is a fair blow. Here is a fair blow. Turn to the side so we can see it here. Here is a fair blow. Here is a foul. Hopefully that's useful to you guys and clear things up at all. Also, I'm gonna make another video about telling the story about the history of this rule and how it was made, and I think that might explain why this is here, because I think that's more there for politics. But I think it is an interesting story.
Gaethje's coach Trevor Wittman says Ilia made a big mistake by going to the ground after hurting Gaethje with body shots.
Overcoming the body shot Like, I think
I think
Ilia made a big mistake there.
When he went to the ground.
I think that was a big mistake on Ilia's part, going to the ground. Because Justin was really
He was hurt very bad.
hurt. And Justin's just a durable guy. He's very smart in situations. He knows when to take breaks. There's times in the fight, like the third and the fourth round, where I was like, stop taking breaks here. You got to find it, you know what I'm saying? But easier said than done.
Paddy Pimblett said, "When the going gets tough, Ilia's a quitter."
Paddy, we saw your initial reaction to the main event at the White House. You've had a bit more time to think about it now. What's your reflections on that fight between Ilia and Justin Gaethje?
Yeah, it was a scrap. Like, Justin can drag a war out of anyone. I know that better than most. But I just thought Ilia had more about him. I didn't think he'd quit on the stool like a little bitch. I thought he'd carry on fighting, know what I mean? I think I took some worse shots in the fight with Justin, and I carried on fighting, kept swinging to the last bell, and I basically got me brain poked by his thumb, know what I mean, and carried on fighting. But as the saying goes, some people have got that dog in them, some haven't, and he proved when the going gets tough, he's a quitter.
Do you think it also shows people how tough you are, the level you're at? As you said that you went the full distance with Justin.
Yeah, it should do, like, know what I mean? I went the full 5, I didn't quit on my stool, I wasn't saying no mass, he didn't, know what I mean? He proved that he is a quitter, and people can say it was his brother what pulled him out, but if my coach said we're finishing it there, I'd say no, we're not, we're carrying on, we're getting this last round done, simple as that.
What did you make of Justin's performance?
Vintage Justin Gaethje, you know what I mean? He's a legend, future Hall of Famer, and he deserves that win for his illustrious career. He deserves to become unified champion before he retires.
Sean Strickland was disgusted by seeing a pride flag on a church.
You guys, I went to Boston, and obviously my first stop was the Boondock Saints Church, because, you know, why not? Look at this shit. Pride flags. I spit on you. Defile an icon like Boondock Saints.
Ian Garry said, "Islam will fight anybody except me."
Islam said he'd rather fight Morales because he's undefeated.
Of course he would. Of course he'd rather fight Morales. Because Morales hasn't beaten anyone in the sport. He said he'd rather fight Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman has won 2 fights in the last 10 he's had. He said he'd rather fight Pratchett, the man who I beat. He'd rather fight anybody except me.
Matt Brown feels Ilia Topuria may never come back the same after a brutal 20 minutes with Gaethje inside the octagon.
I can tell you right now, that is a potential life-changing fight right there. Like, he may not come back the same. And I'm not talking about just the brain damage, but the mental damage and the confidence, which has always been a huge thing for Ilia. He's so confident and feels so good about everything. And I think, look, everybody handles everything differently, but that is absolutely the type of fight that could completely change a person for the rest of their life, and only Justin Gaethje could do that. He's a fucking dog, man. You gotta love it. I mean, if I'm Ilia, if I'm in his camp, I mean, you go back down. You know what I mean? He was clearly undersized, and Justin's not some gigantic lightweight. I mean, Ilia needs to be fighting guys his size, his power. Some of those shots he hit Justin Gaethje with would have knocked out, probably every fucking 45er on the planet, right? But Justin just hanging in there like the man that he is, and if I'm Ilia, I go back, man.
Jorge Masvidal added, Ilia made the biggest mistake by going for the armbar.
I think Ilia made the biggest mistake by going for that damn armbar.
I know.
That was crazy.
He should have stayed on top and just tried to hurt him.
Yeah.
You know who else made a mistake going for an armbar? Josh Hokit.
That was horrible.
We should have a still shot of that armbar. Bro, how can you be in an armbar for a minute? Your arm breaks or you tap.
Yeah. Well,
armbars, you can't be in an armbar for a minute.
That was pure terrible. My boy skipped the gi practice.
Yeah. He was like, he wasn't putting any weight on his heels, right? He was just like crisscrossing his legs.
He didn't pick up his hips to create leverage on the elbow. He had his leg over his chest.
At one point, he's screaming. He's screaming like he's squeezing something, but I think he's just squeezing his hands. Lewis knew how to hitchhiker. The leg was on his head. He could have just got out.
I
of
thought
there.
he was going to hitchhike out of there,
Yeah.
but I don't think he knew it.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm working hard to upload new content every day and improve with every video. Your support really helps me grow. See you in the next one.